Good morning, children. Uh, in our previous class, we had talked about the sentence and the kinds of sentences, and after that, you have also solved the exercise. And as I told you, you have also made the basic questions on our explanation. So now, the next thing that proceeds is our parts of sentences. So as per our general knowledge, we know that there are two parts of sentences, that is subject and predicate. Subject is the one about is the object or is anything that we are talking about, and predicate is one such thing, what we are talking about, that particular object. For example, Ramesh went to school. So in this sentence, about whom are we talking, or what we are talking about? We are talking about a person called Ramesh. So Ramesh becomes our subject, and what we are talking about, the subject, what we are talking about Ramesh, that he went to school. So that becomes our predicate. Now apart from this very simple parts, you will get to know about another part of sentence which is known as phrases and clause. Now phrases and clause is another part of sentence. Let's talk about this. Now phrases are some group of words which gives you some sense but not complete sense. Okay, they are called phrases. And clauses are what? They are also groups of words. Okay. First, clear one thing. Make clear one thing. First of all, there is a sentence. Okay. Let us take. I shall wait for you at the bus stop. This is a sentence. Now, this is a sentence. Now, in this sentence, we have parts. Okay. Now, as I said, according to phrase, that there will be some group of words which will be giving you some sense but not the complete sense. Now, I shall wait for you at the bus stop. At the bus stop is our phrase. Now, forget about this. I shall wait for you. This thing was there. You just forget about this. Just cancel this thing, and you just see this group of word at the bus stop. Does it make any sense? Do you understand anything? Are you getting any meaning at the bus stop? What is happening? Who is there? Do we get any answer? No. So this, which gives us some sense, something might have happened at the bus stop, right? But what is happening at the bus stop, we don't know. So that is our phrase. And the next thing is clause. That is also combination of some words, but here will be, in this clause, will be containing a finite verb or main verb. This is the difference. In phrase, you will get some sense and there will be nothing, this verb and all these things, it will not be there. But in clause, you will get a finite verb. Okay, and it will be a part of that sentence. For example, what was our sentence? I shall wait for you at the bus stop. Shall wait becomes our clause. I hope you have understood this. Let me make it very clear for you. Phrase is the one which gives us some sense but not complete sense. Clause is also the same thing, but it contains a finite verb. That is the thing. Whereas a phrase does not contain that. You will get a detailed explanation on this, because our first chapter is sentence. After that we will proceed to a second chapter, third chapter, then we will get phrase, clause in detail. Okay, and I'll give you some differences also between, so that you can get to know about what is phrase and clause. And yeah, now after this you will solve the last question of your exercise, that was question number C, which I had told you not to do. Now you can do this. Add words of your own to make the meaning of the following clear. Some phrases are given here, some phrases and clauses are given here. Either you can start from the beginning, or you can use whatever these questions are given at last. Okay, just for example, my favorite restaurant. Now you can use this, my favorite restaurant. Either you can start your sentence with this, or you can end this particular words. That means you can use at last, that is according to your wish. But I think it will be in the beginning here. For example, my favorite restaurant is so and so, you can name it. Or you can also write, yesterday my father took me to my favorite restaurant. So this thing is coming. Either way you can use this. Either you can start from the beginning, or you can use the those particular words at last. So in the next chapter we'll talk about phrases and clause in detail. For now, the very minute thing, or in a very simple way, just understand that phrases give you some sense. Both phrase and clause both give you some sense, but not the complete thing, not the complete meaning. Phrases will not have any finite verb, whereas clauses will have it. Till then, you complete your other words and wait for my next video. There we will talk about phrases and clause in detail. Thank you.